Alright, here we are with the Veteran Dragonstar Arena tanking guide for the final boss. This is probably the hardest part in the tank. It is a bit of a cheese, but I'm not ashamed to use it really because the whole thing takes about over an hour, sometimes up to 2 hours, depending on the group anyway, and you're very likely to not get the weapon you wanted in the end. So I think for my first VDSA bow, I had to go in here like 30 or 35 odd times. And this just makes it go a lot quicker. All the DPS are stacking back there at the door where you went in, right on the gate, while the tank is going over and waiting for the boss to appear. Now, why we're doing this is because the boss, about half a minute in after appearing, will spawn flame AoEs that will also spawn a flame Atronach on everybody around him that's close enough. But if the DPS are stacking back in the gate, then they won't get any flame AoEs or any flame Atronachs. So the only one that will get one is the tank, and you can just place it over here where it won't be in the way. And yeah, there you see it. I'm just waiting for it to actually pop so I can place it here on the ground and then run off. There you go. Now the AoE's down. I grab the boss. There's also the flame Atro that's coming after me. And I'm letting my DDs know that they're ready to come out. Now all you want to do here is stack the boss and the Atro up so they can burn it down quite quick. They have to burn it down to 75% before he does that thing again with the AoEs, or else you have 4 more AoEs and 4 more flame Atros here. Now it's 75%. Someone's actually gonna taunt the boss off of me, meaning that one of the DPS or the healer must have Inner Rage from the Undaunted skill line or Inner Fire equipped to taunt the boss away from me, which is what's happening now. And then at 75%, the 2 side bosses spawning. You gotta grab them both really quickly and run off to where you came from. Now all you have to do over here is keep the taunt up on the 2 bosses so they don't run off and kill the DDs. And just survive, really. At 50%, the boss is going to do a mechanic where he's going to pull everyone in that's in range and do a big AoE, which is why you want to stay quite well away from him and let your DDs call out to you if he's done it, like they did right now, because then below 50%, another 2 side bosses will spawn. So now this is the hardest part. You'll have to keep the taunt up on the 2 side bosses you already have, and then grab the other 2 side bosses that are spawning, so you have 4 in total, without taunting the boss. You can't taunt the boss here because if he's gonna run after you, the DPS can't do damage and bring him back. The side bosses are quite hard to handle. They do some damage. They can put negate bubbles on you, which prevents you from using magic skills. You can see one of the side bosses tried to get away there. I just quickly re-taunted him with the far taunt. And then all you have to do over here is keep all four side bosses on you and survive while your DPS are finishing the boss off. That's probably the hardest bit about it, trying to grab all 4 side bosses and keep them taunted. But if you manage to do that, the DPS burn down the boss and you're fine.